everyone, and welcome to this webinar, Your Competitors at Your Fingertips. Thank you for joining. It's great to see so many participants. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Héloïse Naudy. I am a product consultant at Expernova. If you have any question, please contact us at contact@expernova.com or on my email address heloise.naudy@expernova.com. How to easily monitor what your competitors are doing and do competitive intelligence. To begin, I will take you through a common use case demonstrating how to use Expernova to monitor the activity of your competitors and to answer your most strategic question, such as, what are the areas of expertise of your competitors? Who are their experts? With whom do they work? And on which research topics? What patent do they hold? What are their publications? In which collaborative project are they involved? And who are the other actors of this project? But before starting, let's take 2 short minutes to explain the context. Competitive intelligence is a must for all organizations to remain relevant in the market as environments are constantly evolving because of the shortening of product life cycles, because of the emergence of new and highly dynamic actors to your market, because of the interdisciplinary and the diversification of actors' activity, because of the interconnection of multiple scientific fields. All these changes require competitive intelligence. Today, competitive intelligence is no longer a private domain accessible only to commercial services or business development. Technologies constantly change, and your potential future competitors could be university research centers, startups, or large groups whose R&D projects remain currently unknown to you. Your research and development teams have the necessary skills to identify your future competitors. In this situation, what is your immediate response? First, you outsource the competitive intelligence and you pay a consulting company. As a result, you receive the study in an undefined amount of time, that is to say, ephemeral in time. The problem is it's very expensive, and so it's a solution raiser for the big companies. Second option, you use Google to perform your competitive intelligence. The big advantage, it's free. The disadvantage is compiling information takes time, and the risk at the end is to base your strategic choices on incomplete analysis. Performing competitive intelligence is not just about receiving newsletters or analyzing the prices of your competitors. It means looking for detailed information, and this is time and cost-consuming. Fortunately, Expernova has been designed not only to help simplify the process of competitive data aggregation, but also to provide you with the most relevant data at the same time. That is what I propose to show you today. Today I'm going to put myself in the shoes of an R&D director working for a leading pharmaceutical company, and I would like to know what research my competitors are conducting on biomarker technology. To do so, and by using our platform, I will demonstrate how you can identify the list of organizations working on biomarker technology. I will show you also how you can detect new players who haven't yet been identified on biomarker technology. I will show you also how to access to the expertise of this organization, to their experts and to their work on biomarker technology via their profiles. We will see also how to navigate through their collaborative networks to discover who they work with on biomarker technologies. I will show you also how to access the profiles of their experts and their work on biomarker technology. And finally, I will show you how you can capitalize on the knowledge gained from your research using features such as bookmarking, exporting, and sharing. So the first step is to start a search. To do so, you must first select the appropriate search mode and then enter your query. So to monitor the activity of your competitors, you must select the Overview search mode. You can select this mode in two ways, by clicking on the Overview button here or by selecting Overview from the drop-down menu here. Then this is the field where you can enter your keyword. So the next step is to enter your query in the search fields. You have to type your keywords in English only. And when I say keyword, it means a scientific or technological concept on which you want to know what your competitors are doing. So I will enter biomarker. And I would like to show you that you've got a list of suggestions that is displayed when you start to enter a concept, and so you can pick up the appropriate suggestion like this to enter your query. So please note that if your research concept is made of several keywords, you have to enter them between quotation marks in order to make the search on the expression and not on each word. Do not hesitate to use the word completion tool to avoid spelling mistake, and the search engine is supporting the Boolean operators. Do not enter geographic names like America or Germany, as you will be able to filter your results later. I will show you. Finally, to run the query, click the search button. So the next step is to access to the relevant information. So let's see the page of results. So this is the user interface, and so you can see different lists. So there is a list of people, of experts. So from that list, you can access to the list of experts who are working on biomarker technology. Same for the organization. You've got 3 different groups to make the difference between the company, the R&D centers, and the academics. And finally, at the end, you've got the list of the scientific publication on the biomarker in yellow, the patent family on orange, and the project in red. Before displaying the list of organizations working on biomarker, I would like to show you quickly the collaborative network graphs that show you the network of actors around the biomarker. So each bubble represents an organization, and if you click on it, you can display its profile on the right, like this. So here you can see the main interaction between the companies and the R&D centers working on biomarker. Interaction can be scientific collaboration or project. And the more an organization has a strong activity on the subject, the bigger the bubble is. But let's go back to the list of organization. So let's display the list of company. As we are looking for competitors, we are going to focus on companies. So to do so, you go to the companies block here and you click on more. So this is a list of organizations working on the biomarker. So unsurprisingly, we find at the top of the list the major pharmaceutical groups such as Roche, Novartis, Bayer, etc. And the bottom of the list is the place where you could find any possible new entrants. Please note that in less than a minute, Expernova has already identified for you the main organizations that work on biomarkers. So you can change the organization classification criteria, and you can apply filter to the list, geographical filter, etc. And now I would like to show you how to access the profile of your competitors. So let's open Roche profile as it comes in first position, and to do so you just need to click on its name and you can display its profile on the right. So in the profile, what kind of information can we find? We've got the name of the organization, the type of organization, if it's a company, a research institute, an R&D center, etc. And then here in this example, as it is a large group, there is some subsidiaries. So Here it's clickable and I can access to the 18 subdivision of Roche. Each subdivision has its one profile. Then here you've got the research topics of Roche, a description of Roche, and contact information. You can access the expertise of the Roche group, and when you click on more, you can display all the expertise like this. And then you can also, from the profile, you can access to the list of the experts who are working for Roche. So we can see that there are more than 8,000 people working from Roche. And just to show you, if I click on it, I will display the list of the experts working for Roche. In the same way, you can access to the scientific publication of Roche, the patent family in orange, the projects to which Roche has collaborated, and you can access the collaborative network on all the expertise topics of Roche. I would like to show you also on the right, you've got a list of competitors of Roche, so it's a list of suggestions, and if you want to access to all the organization suggestion, then you have to click on more. Below, under they work on the same topics, you have a list of R&D centers working on the biomarker. And now I would like to show you the most important feature in this profile. It is the why feature. Why Roche holding on the biomarker? The why display you analysis item on the expertise of your competitor's profile, like its experience, how long has it been working on the biomarker, has it recently published on the subject, so we can see that Roche is internationally recognized on the topic. It has been working on the topic on the biomarker for 11 years, and it has recently published works on the biomarker. Then we've got analysis item on Roche networks. And first, we can access to its collaboration network like this by clicking on this topic, on this line, 56 connection on the biomarker. So like this, you can easily see with which organization Roche collaborates. And even better, you can access to the detail of the collaboration, meaning that here you've got a graphic and a list. They represent the same information. In the graphic, Roche is in the middle, and all the organizations with which Roche is collaborating are all around like this. So from the list, I can see that the most important collaboration is with Novo Nordisk, and if I want to access to the detail of the collaboration, I just click on Open Connection like this, and I can display the result, the detail of the collaboration. So Roche, Novo Nordisk, and here the same way we saw in Roche profile, we have why here, explaining us why the collaboration between these two groups is relevant on the biomarker. Because in terms of experience, they have been working together on the biomarker for 5 years, and also because they are collaborating to 2 common projects on the topic. And this is clickable, meaning that you can access to the project to which Roche and Novo Nordisk have collaborated. So let's see an example of a project. If I want to access a project, I just click on its name, and then on the right I can display the details of the project, like its title, its duration, its costs, its funding, the description, keywords, and then you've got the name of the coordinator of the project and the list of the participants of the project. And we can see Novo Nordisk and Roche. You've got also suggestion of project about the same topic. So this was the close all this window and let's go back to the collaborative network of Roche. Here you can get an idea about the network of Roche. In terms of geography, it means here we can easily see with which country Roche, with organization from which country Roche is collaborated. So we can see one collaboration in Asia. We can see in Europe a lot of collaboration, and we can see in North America 5 collaborations. So we can understand that the network of Roche on the biomarker is mainly European. And in the same way, when I display the organization class item, I can see that there is more than 46 collaboration with company. So we can see that the network of Roche is mainly industrial. As we are focusing on the competitor, let's apply the company's item filter to display only the companies in Roche networks. So here we are only company, and so we can see the list. So Novo Nordisk, Merck, Novartis, etc. And I see Gyros. I don't know this company. So I would like to know how they collaborate with Roche, and to do so I click on Open Connection. So this is the place where we will see the details of the collaboration between Roche and Gyros. And we can see that Roche and Gyros have participated to a project. And so we can access this project like this. So this company, Gyros, provides bioanalytical tools to work on biomarker. So this may mean that they work, Roche and Gyros are working together on a new product or a new technology. Or this may mean also that maybe Roche could acquire this company in the future. So I show you all the information contained in Roche profile. So remember that all the information here is related to Roche in general, except the why. So from the why information, you can access to the collaborative network of Roche, and also I didn't take time to show you, but you can access easily the 4 projects they got on the biomarker technology. The Y is indicating you also the name of the subsidiaries, the subdivision of Roche working on the biomarker, so you can access them like this. And regarding the people and the works of Roche, you can access to the profile of the 200 experts working on the biomarker, expert of Roche holding on biomarker. And you can access also all the works of Roche on the biomarker. So here, 21 scientific documents and 100 patent family on the topic, and also 100 web documents on the biomarker. So please remember that all the information is related to Roche, but in general, and each time you run a query, all the information related to your query is in the Y. Now, let's see quickly how to access expert profile. So I show you how to access the experts of specific organization from the organization profile, but maybe you could be interested by the profile of some expert on biomarker, and to do so, you will access this list in the people window here. By default, you have the top 4 expert working on the biomarker. If you want to access the full list, then click on More. And then you can display the list of the expert working on biomarker. You can apply filter. For example, you want to display only the European experts. So I click on apply. Like this. And then you can open the profile of an expert by clicking on its name like this. So let's see the details of an expert profile. So you've got the name of the expert at the top. Below you've got his affiliation, and when this affiliation is part of a bigger organization, then it is indicated here, and it's clickable, meaning that if you click there or there, you can display the profile of the corresponding organization on the right. You've got also the ability to display all the other affiliation of the experts like this. So it's kind of career of Cash Bleno. Then you've got the expertise of this person, and you can access directly to his scientific documents by clicking here, or to his collaborative network by clicking there. And remember, all this information is related to Cash Bleno, but in general, if we want to focus to the document and the collaborative network of Cash Bleno only on biomarker, then we need to go on the Y. So we've got a Y for the organization, and we've got exactly the same for the experts. So we've got information regarding the experience of Cash Bleno. He has been working on the topic on the biomarker for 3 years, and he has recently published on the biomarker. We can access to his collaborative networks like this. So it works exactly the same we saw for the organization, except that here, instead of organization, we have person. So we have Cash Bleno in the middle and all the collaboration all around like that. And in the same way we did for the organization, you can access to the detailed collaboration by clicking on Open Connection. Here, you have the detail of the collaboration between the two experts, and for example, here we can see that they have co-published 24 scientific documents, and it's clickable, meaning that I can access to this 24 document written by Cash Bleno and Henri Zetterberg on the biomarker. To access the document, just click on its name, and it will display it on the right like this. So let's see an example of publication. You've got the title, the abstract, keywords, and the scientific domains. You've got a link to the publication source, the list of the author. It's clickable. You can display their profile, and you've got the affiliation of each author, and it's also clickable. And you've got also a suggestion of document on the biomarker. Then here you can see that the best connection of this person on the biomarker is Henri Zetterberg, so you can access his profile. We can see that 42 experts from Cash Bleno in this organization are working on the biomarker, and we can access to the 34 documents written by Cash Bleno on the biomarker. So at the end, I show you quickly that you can access to the scientific publication in yellow, patent family in orange, project in red. And these lists are working exactly the same we saw for the people and the organization. You've got the 4 most relevant publication, patent family and project on the biomarker. So if you are interested, you can click on their name, or if you want to access the full list, just click on more like this, and then you've got the full list. You've got the list of the publication on biomarker, and on each list you can modify the display order, and you can apply some filter per scientific domain, geographical area, and publication type. I would would like to show you also, sorry, I run my query again. Finally, we come to the third and final stage. Now that you have access to the relevant information, it's time to capitalize on the knowledge gain. So for this, the Expernova platform allows you to bookmark, export and share documents or profile of expert or an organization. So when you open a profile of expert of organization, you can bookmark it by using this icon there, and then you will see the result here. When you click bookmark, then here you've got the list of all the last bookmark you did. Then you have the ability also to export. You can export everything, the graphic at an image format, but you can also export the profile. To do so, open the profile and click on export. You can also export the list of organization, and to do so, you just have to display the list by clicking on more and then click export. And you can also share the profile. So to do so, just open the profile and then click on share, and here you have different options that are available. You can share the profile with your colleague or some person who have an Expernova license. So to do so, you can use this feature, or otherwise you can share profiles with external people, and to do so you can share by sending an email, by using the social networks, or by generating an URL. So we arrive at the end of this webinar, and so to conclude, I would like to summarize with you what we have seen during this webinar. So we saw, during the last 20 minutes, we saw how to identify the list of organizations working on biomarker. We found the major pharmaceutical groups that were expected, but also smaller companies that are also interested in biomarker technology. We discovered that Roche was the most active organization on biomarker. We saw also how to access the profile of your competitors and follow their research theme through the subject of expertise, publication, patents, and participation in projects. That's what we've been doing since the Roche profile. We have had access to his research topics and area of expertise, as well as to the list of his expert and its works. Even better, we have been able to access to Roche collaborative network on biomarker. We found that its collaborative network was mainly industrial and European. We were able to see Roche strategic partnerships, the main one with Novo Nordisk, with whom they participated to two collaborative projects. We also identify the company Gyros that we did not know and with whom Roche participated in a project. This company provides bioanalytical tools to work on biomarker. This may mean that they work together on a new product or a new technology, or that Roche could acquire this business in the future. We saw also how to access the work of your competitors to decide whether they can be partners or whether they are already competitors. And finally, we saw how to capitalize on your research by bookmarking, exporting, sharing the actor's profile and their works. So this webinar is now finished. Thank you for your time and your participation. If you have any question, you can contact us at contact@expernova.com. Thank you.